Hello guys, so good afternoon from here, probably wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So today I know I've been lazy to upload videos. There's a lot going on, yeah, but making videos is just stressful most times, and I am just too lazy to make videos. So I upload, like I always tell you guys, if you would like to follow me, you can follow me on Facebook page. You get to see some updates I upload there, but I make sure that I try my best to do something on YouTube. So I'm going to be explaining some trades that we took, and we have number one right here. We have VIX75 1S right here, and we have VIX75 1S. We have VIX75 also right here, and also we not get to execute another one, VIX100 1S. All right, so I'm going to explain all of them right here on the video on this YouTube. So let's go to the chat. So I'll start by the first one we came across, which is VIX100 1S. So right here you can see the entry right there, and I told most of them that we should target in all these highs, all this liquidity pool we have in buy stops. So how did I get to execute the trades? The first thing first, you can see the analysis that was done here. We had a bearish structure, we had a stop hunt, and we have a breaker structure, price trade into the other block. We had a confirmation entry right here to execute a buy up to areas where we have liquidity, which is what area of buy side liquidity pool and areas where we have buy stops. So likewise, like I always teach you guys, when you're trying to execute the trades, always go on your higher time frame to find setup. So right here we can also see what happened right here, though it is not too clear right here. So we can quickly run that to look at chart, but you can easily predict that price we go for these highs right here. So that is, by the way, we go to weekly chart to see if we find something clean, and right here this is where we had a clean setup right here. So we are now going to take off all of these drawings that we have right here on our ultra list. So we list all and then we delete them all. So from the monthly time frame we run down to the weekly time frame, and remember what I taught you guys about daily range, the algorithm, and how you can easily predict price. So right here we have a swing point high right here, right? And then that should be areas where we're having buy stops, so the price is to trade to that area to take liquidity from that high, and also this high also relative high, and then we're targeting this buy stop and this liquidity pool right here. So we have the swing high, we see trade lower, taking out set stop, so breaking this low, right? And right here there is no area of supply or order block you could execute your trades from, and the market is bearish also. So we are now focusing right here on this candle, and right here we had a daily range. So what actually happened right here, what actually happened is that this is the first candle, and we mark out our daily range, previous week highs and lows. Now we get to look and observe what is to happen on our previous week highs and lows. Now remember I told you guys that your growing is all the same, both synthetic and currency pairs, and everywhere you see to trade an asset, they are all the same. Well, probably some stuff on the right broker is difficult, like the range break. So that's, by the way, we do all the stuff on higher time frame because that's where the algorithm operates with. And I think I'll be making a video to explain the algorithm very well. But that's, by the way, it's mostly for the mentorship. So right here we have our weekly range highs and lows. We mark that out, and then we notice what happened right here, right? What happened right there is that we had a hunt on previous week low. So when you see a hunt on previous week low, you know your draw to liquidity is this high, and if there's no areas to execute a sell, you know you're targeting all those highs, and then you have equals right here, relative highs right here. So that's, by the way. And then from the weekly time frame you run out to your daily time frame, and this is it right here where we have the stop hunt. So let's quickly run out to 4 hours so you can see the stuff where I executed my trades. So this is it right here. You can clearly see it right here. Previous week low was hunted, so you can see that similar to that that of gold that I posted. Now, when something like this happen, I don't take trades like this. Okay, I don't execute trades right here because I won't be able to find a setup. You understand? Even though this is a clean setup where we have a stop hunt plus a change of character. After the change of character, you also have a break of market structure. So most traders, I don't know, you can possibly mark this area right here to execute a sell as a QML, but this is not the type of QML we're expecting to see. All right, so this is a clear setup. We have the stop hunt and we have a structural break. So this is it automatic trade enter total super juda swing, and I think it's just the same ICT concept. Now I was looking at this area to see if I can find a confirmation entry, since I noticed we had a stop hunt, we have a change of character, structural break, and price traded into this other block right here that is not my setup. Now, if it is not my setup, I have to look for a confirmation entry, right? Now, we notice that right here is on the 3 hour, you can refine this other block right here, and we have it right here. Now, we have a confirmation entry printed right here. And what is it? We have this high taken out after we had a stop hunt right here, right? So, this is our confirmation setup entry that I talked about previously on the video. So we had a confirmation entry, price time to the other block, and it breaks this high, giving us a order flow. No, not an order flow alignment, but it gave us a change of character, and it violated an area supply right here. So remember, when you're having a point of interest, you check if it violated a previous and opposing order block. So keep on running down to lower time frame to find a clean entry, and right here we have it's very clean on the 2 hour time frame. So you have the a hunt right here, the liquidity rate, and a hunt, a purge, whatever you choose to call it. And this order block, most traders, and due to the fact that you're on your lower time frame, you might be looking at that area has an area of order block to sell from. And then what do you get to see? You get to see it being violated. So that is just how it is. All right, this is not a break structure, but a liquidity but you can see that it is not a breaker structure, it's just hunted, and you can see how it was ranging below there. So now this other block was violated, giving us a structural break. So that means there is a cause for this effect to happen, and right here this is the other block that was responsible to violate this other block right here. So you can still refine down to your lower time frame, you will get to see it right there. On the 3:30 minutes right here, after the structural break, you have the other block violated right here, and an extra structural break. So you're having change of character and a break of market structure. So you're having a clean setup right there, a very clean setup right there. And also this other block was violated. So now I am not using it to confirm that this other block was valid after a stop hunt, interior character, break of market structure, violation of other block, and this other block was responsible to violate the other block after we see a stop hunt right here, right? So price came back, tap the area, but then make sure you conduct liquidity assessments right here. You have your smart money trap right here, a fake order block, and price manipulated them right there, giving us a fake out zone also. So a fake out occurred, tap into the other block, and what are we targeting? We are targeting from our higher time frame buyers, go up to the weekly time frame, and then you target towards this long-term high right here. That should be your take profit. So that's the first trade. The second one was VIX75 right here. So VIX75, you can see that on your monthly time frame, probably on the weekly time frame. So we will be deleting all the stuff right here. We talk about the object list. So we go to the object list, we mark them up, and we delete all of them right here. Alright, so going back to the page, we go back right here, you can see VIX75 right here. Alright, so this was the setup. So let's go back to the chart and look at it. Now this is our weekly time frame. We have a range low and we have a range high right here, a major high, a swing high right there, and it trailed lower to give us this low. Now we observe what is happening right here. Probably you can still go out to the monthly time frame to see what's interesting right there. So right here, you know these are horns that are caught. So we go up to weekly time frame to see a clean setup right there. Now this is what occur right here. A stop horns occur right here. Liquidity was taken right here. So previous week low. So that is a daily range. you have previous week high, and then the long-term high, which is this high, and you target imbalance. Okay, so though it is not clean on the chart, we go up to the daily time frame. So we are now on the daily time frame. Looking at the daily time frame right here, we can see the hunt occur right here. All right, so probably there could be a setup to execute a buy right there, targeting this daily high. There has no entry of supply or other block to sell from, and also this area of buy stop resting up there that doesn't have a valid setup of supply to sell from. All right, so running down to the 4 hour right here, not clean, but we notice what happened right here. So I was on the 30 minutes, I think so. Preferably, let's just run out to the 1 hour. So this is where we are on the 1 hour right here, and this one is a different kind of setup. All right, what I found here was a 4 market cycle, which is the consolidation, expansion, retracement. So this one is the consolidation. Use this color. This is the consolidation right here. So I saw that clean on the 30 minutes time frame. So we'll be looking at the 30 minutes right there. So we have a consolidation after we have it punch liquidity from sell stops. So we have the consolidation and we have the expansion. You can see the imbalance right here, and then we have this other block right here. So let me take this off right here. So the expansion of the consolidation, we traded higher. I will not consider this a structural break, all right? So I just traded the 4 market cycle. So we have a consolidation, expansion of the consolidation, but the interesting part was that we had a stop hunt, all right? So this is a valid setup of consolidation. If you're trading a consolidation out of consolidating a 4 market cycle, make sure that your consolidation did a stop hunt, all right? If they are equals, then your consolidation, your 4 market cycle is not valid, all right? So you have the consolidation, we had the stop hunt that occurred, it traded higher, then it retraced backwards to balance gap right here, right? Then we now see trade higher to break structure, to take out area resistance right here, all right? The consolidating market. So the expansion, the other block was left here at the 50% price level. If you use your fib right there, you can see it there on 50%. So that is a clear explanation of the 4 market cycle. The consolidation, expansion out of the consolidation, we have a retracement to trade into the other block that came out of that consolidation, and then we expect a reversal. So this is what happened right here: consolidation, expansion out of a consolidation. Then we conduct our liquidity assessment. We have inducement. We have our 30 minutes order block. We have our draw to liquidity right here, where we have a liquidity pool right here. We have inducement, price has to take and tap into the other block, and that is what happened right here. We trade to tap into the other block and we rally upwards, and you know the target. So that is it for VIX75, and this is a clean trade, a beautiful price delivery. So the next one is VIX75 1S. So we go to VIX75 1S, and this is it right here. So we click on it, and right here, this is my setup. This is my favorite setup. So let's do the same thing. Go up to the monthly time frame. You observe what is happening on a monthly time frame to find your bias. So price traded into this other block right here on the monthly time frame, and you will say it took out this high. So it kind of like shifted. It shifts in market. So trade into the other block, and you see what happened right here. Though it is not clean, so we delete all this stuff so that we can redraw them again. Object list, we mark them all, we delete. We delete them all right? So first of all, other block right there, traded into the other block. You can see the hunts it did there. So weekly time frame right here, we had a liquidity right here, buy stop right here on the high. We had a hunt right here. This is a hunt on this low, not a break of structure. We also have this hunt right here. So that is not a structural break. Now we move over to our daily time frame, right? So this is us on the daily time frame right here. All right. So remember this hunt right here. All right. So from the daily time frame 12-hour time frame. From the 12-hour time frame, I know you will mark this as an area of supply, but I'll tell you it is not valid because of from a higher time frame I've seen my bias. So we have the 8-hour right there, and you're not yet seen as a setup. We have the 4-hour right here, right? So there is no setup right here, but you can notice the market shifted, creating high, low, high, low, high, and I think my entry was at this point right here. My entry was at this point right here. So we sell the 4-hour, we go down to the 1-hour time frame, and we look for the setup. So no, this not here, not here. So this is where we had the entry right here. I think so. Yeah, I think that is the price. So after the stop hunt, you can see what happened right here. Also, we had a hunt on this low, price trade higher, failed to give us a low. So that is a failed low. So this right here is our failed low, giving us a expectation of order flow. The price should not trade below this low, right? So saying this, we notice a break of structure right here, and also a structural break right here. So we have change of character and a break market structure, which confirms that we're having a shift in trend after we have a failed low right there. So we run down to the 30 minutes, and we look at it right here. So you can observe it right here, and we also notice we had a stop hunt right here. So it took out sell stop and traded into a fair value gap right here, an imbalance right here, before it did a change of character and give us a breaker structure. So we now observe which is responsible for that. We have this other block that are responsible for that, and they also did hunt liquidity and trade into a fair value gap. So that is the setup that we had right there of the 75S. So right here you can even refine it to this point right there. And also I had an extra conference of me using KMT arrow as a confirmation entry to execute the trade and share the setup with the group. So we have KMT arrow right there, and you can observe that this area of supply you'll be looking at was violated. So this, as we violated, a demand was created to break structure, to change character, and then break a structure. And you see me say we should target this buy stop right here on this high. Right, so we now get to see price trade into the direction right there, a clean algorithm delivery of price right there, and then the long-term target will be this high and this liquidity pool right here and this high and whatever they're going to choose to do. So I hope that this helps. So I want you guys to go through your chat, study and learn. So see you guys next time. Till then, be safe.